is a call to action, so I don't care if you have 1 follower or 1 million, please push this content and ask your people to do this thing, do the work. This is Timothy Carter. Sunday night in my hometown of Rockford, Illinois, he decided, you know what, I'm in crisis. So he drives from his town to Rockford, Illinois. He goes to a mental health facility and said, I feel like I may harm myself, I'm in crisis. And they said, well, go to Swedish American Hospital. He goes to Swedish American Hospital, they assess him, and they said, no, you good. So he leaves and he drives 5 miles away to the Walmart. And he's walking around the Walmart and he's giving all the black people dirty looks. He's looking for his victim. He picks some knives up off the shelf. He's walking around holding the knives while he walks around because he's getting up the nerve to commit this crime, to commit this hate crime. And he sees a victim, an 18-year-old boy that he is where he's supposed to be. He's at work. He's going to graduate this year. His parents have done the work. His family have done the work. He's where he's supposed to be. He's working. He's going to school. And this man took that from that family. He took that baby's life. He stabbed him in the back. And when the baby fell, he was screaming. And he called him a nigger. So when the first responders got there, he didn't harm himself. He didn't try and fight. He didn't try and commit suicide by a police officer. No. He laid the knife down and then he surrendered. See, he set up his mental health defense. I called the U.S. Justice Department and I said, how do we get this classified as a hate crime? He said, the FBI has to bring it. Call the FBI. The FBI of Rockford, Illinois is on the front of the screen. Please do the work. Call and ask for the duty officer and ask him to classify it as a hate crime. I called the state's attorney's office, Cook County State's Attorney's Office, Kim Foxx's office, and I spoke to her assistant or her paralegal, Shirley. And Shirley says there's an investigation. We have to wait for the investigation to be over. What we investigating? Walmart has cameras that rival that of Homeland Security. What we waiting on? We know what he did. There is never any consequence to the action when it comes to the black community. We are not a protected class like everybody else. So we have to create consequences. We don't let him get off with no mental health defense because wasn't nothing wrong with it. He set up his mental health defense so that he could kill one of us. They called it a death. You know what it is. Please put it in the email. So on the front of this screen is State's Attorney Kim Foxx's email and telephone number. Please call, please email, and tell her you want this classified as a hate crime. Because as it stands right now, even though they know he called this boy a nigger after he stabbed him in the back, even though they see him on the video footage walking around giving black people dirty looks, they have yet to classify it as a hate crime. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but let's force their hand. There has to be consequence to the action because I promise you, if he get by with this, they're going to continue to do it because there's no consequence to the action. Please make the calls. Please do the work. Please get this family some justice. Get this baby some justice. He deserves that because he left this life when he didn't have to. Do the work.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and y'all heard what she said. If you need to run it back, the number is on the screen. Y'all make the call. Report this. This needs to be a hate crime. That's all I got to say, and I'm out.